So welcome back to Star Wars, the Old Republic. It's been a few since I recorded, because I was working on finishing up the last character I need for my legacy, on my, well, main legacy.
The Republic can't touch that.
And I realized a couple of things. Firstly, that the game doesn't really have any consequences. Like, the whole light side, dark side thing. Sure, NPCs might complain about your actions or yell at you because, oh, you killed this person. But the game doesn't really punish you. Because the way it's set up is that you basically have to progress. It's not like in The Walking Dead, well, oop, you shot that person. And the game just instantly, well, shot you back. Because you made the choice that seemed like the best choice, but nope, the game's like, you failed, you're dead, reload. Yeah. So anyway, I also realized that, since I was last working on the Trooper, as my last class that needed done, remember that whole thing Pierce had us do with the whole, what was it, the Bastion on Carrera? How that was a thing? How we was off recruiting people for that, and then captured it, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, about that. On the Trooper one, that's your final quest, basically, to go take the Bastion. So basically, everything that Pierce did just gets undermined by the Republic Trooper. Fun times. But yeah, it's just whole. I was gonna say it's not all at one. Well, that one does technically have Balmor or Terrace. But basically, a lot of the story, 1 through 50, is bullshit. Just because you work on it on the Empire side, you work on it on the Republic side, and neither one's really making progress. Each one undermines the other one. It's like, oh, you're winning this planet, but then the Republic's winning this planet. So who's actually winning the planet?
It's you! It's really you! I can hardly believe my optical
Great.
circuits.
I had a feeling Lana and Theron were talking about you when they said they had help. A bad feeling.
Okay.
All bluster aside, this planet's inhabitants are not to be trifled with. The Nova Blades in particular are a powerful and organized group. That is why we intend to depower and disorganize them by firing from Jakaro's ship on the targets of your choosing.
If we're using a ship, we could take out their entire depot.
If you are to be implicated as the perpetrator of these acts, you must be seen flagging their assets.
Okay.
I'd wish you good luck if I thought you'd need it. We'll keep in touch.
Bye. Super. Glad they're here to help us. Or am I? Let's see. Pathing. Pretty sure there's a whole bunch of side quests and stuff you could be doing. for extra rep with them, and yeah. But honestly, I don't really care about the rep now. Especially not on a, what would this be, an alt legacy? And for some reason those jungle wampers. Why are there jungle wampers? I don't even know. Oh, well. There's this camp here for some reason. How am I supposed to do?
Circuits crossed for collateral damage. Circuits crossed for collateral damage.
Takara tells me that should be enough to get the Nova Blade's attention. There's a Lieutenant Donovar in charge here, according to Theron. Challenging him would make a fine exclamation mark.
So we could do that. Doing this isn't gonna be like, hey, you can wait the quest. Can't do the bonus anymore.
It's like a war zone, Commodore! We're gonna lose everything if we don't airlift what's left to the slave camp!
And we're not backing down just because some upstart crew thinks they got what it takes to break us. Buckle down, be a Nova Blade, and kill whoever's messing with us!
But Commodore Marcock!
You heard him. Kill whoever's messing with you. Or try, at least.
I took down a dozen contenders to get this post. I ain't even a little bit scared of you.
Oh, really?
This is so much fun.
One thing I realized, Well, technically, oh god, where was it? Contents. We're technically using like other companions. Yeah. So it helps if you have presence. I mean, presence makes them a lot more effective, right? But doesn't say exactly how much makes them effective, but that's a fact. There's my dog snores in the background. Fun times. Not like roll time.
I was hoping you'd pick that one.
If I can get an isolated target. Like you. You're an isolated target. Basically use one of those things. Try to find the correct thing to claw out. Something like that. I feel people out there, actually. Those going to say no, that leads to something like this is the whole time.
The job's done.
Excellent news, but it's only our first step.
Someone called Margok is in charge of the Nova Blades. He'll get us closer to the Revanites.
Yes, he will, but he is safely inside his headquarters. We must set his operations into a state of disarray, send his forces scattering.
I intercepted some chatter about a slave camp. Well, more like a slave island.
I heard one of their lieutenants mention it.
Basically, anyone in Raiders Cove who doesn't give the Nova Blades a slice of their action or whatever gets locked away. Some get put into hazardous labor, like mining, but most are sold as slaves to visitors from off-world. It's a lucrative business for the Blades.
Not anymore.
You got that right. You'll have to slip in with one of the Nova Blades' cargo shipments. I'm sure the island's heavily guarded, so try not to get killed.
I believe Theron means to say he's concerned for your safety, as am I. May the Force serve you well.
May the Force serve you. May the Force be with you. So basically they want me to go hop in this box. No, we'll find
Look, I'm losing your signal, and I think someone's listening. Let's just hope the Nova Blades don't search the wreckage before we get those biosamples back.
Sorry, hop in, correct. Okay. I think that takes us back. Yeah,
Slave Master Kendra doesn't just hurt us.
Yeah,
he keeps records on our families. Says he'll track them down if we rebel.
Jeez, those are quite good people, too. Well, maybe one or two, but still. More than you usually see. So basically, as I mentioned about what that one guy was doing, basically doing this. The cow droid stands aside. Turns red, you think it. Now it's saying it's potentially that way. Of course, it could be lying to me too. We'll try this location.
More nerfs to the slaughter!
I'm confused because I don't have all my buffs. So where is it? Tell me, oh glorious GPS. I don't see what sing to here. Sing must be this one. It's another thing that popped up is, like, go here to our left. We found it. Good. Yay. So like our classes. Like everyone has a +10 bonus to presents if you actually did all the legacies. You're getting all those benefits. Because for some reason, of course it's a bit confusing when after you complete like, say Jesus Christ, which is like, if we have kids, they'll be the most powerful in the galaxy. I want to remind you how the family tree works. The family tree basically says that, hey, you could be siblings, you could be a child, you could be basically anything. Except for it doesn't actually work as well as it should. Because basically you can only add them as, well, one section. So it becomes more complicated when you add like if you add a child to someone, it's gonna be basically just off one person, not off both of them. And you can't even basically say like, go, you're technically a spouse with, like Jason. No, when you say you're a spouse with someone, it just adds it to the family tree, because the family tree is completely irrelevant. Completely, it's just there because they felt like it should be there. Like, I had something to make the legacy look like you're actually a legacy. But once again, completely irrelevant. Oh, I was gonna say I might tell who letting the slaves go. I can't tell, because they're just sort of sitting there. Ah, by doing this is what's
You're getting off this island.
Oh, wow, thank you. We'll hide out in one of them shipping deals till you're ready to go.
Let's see, I believe this is the stage we go over here.
You're not dead.
Okay, you guys.
Oh, you won.
Sith Warrior brother bonus, but I don't really care about the bonus. I just need to find enough ones. Nope, no mind, this one's reset. So.
Thanks! You're alright!
Did I not recover it? Deo. Well, now it's easy. But yeah, my point with the legacy is it's just... If I know comments from the crew don't really work, it's like, oh well, congratulations, you totally helped.
So Kendra's dead?
And thus they will
If
help
that's
you
his list of our families, you'll get all the help you need. No one on the fence, no one holding back.
But yeah. You help your entire legacy, your family, your children, your stuff. But technically the thing about children in this, they're all technically about the same age. So it's confusing, I know. Especially when
Jakaro, I have a pickup for you.
C2D4 here. We have your coordinates and are on our way.
Been mining exonium for the blades every day for 2 years. All to pay off a lousy $3 grand I owed. And I ain't the only one.
So.
Tell your sob story to someone who cares.
Ain't going after sympathy. Just letting you know none of us got any love from Margok and his crew. Even in this place, we hear stuff. About your gang, the way you've been making life ugly for the Blades. We want to be a part of that.
You want to work for me?
Hey, we're good at a whole lot of stuff. Tell you what, get in touch with a pal of mine in Raiders Cove. Harlow Ricks. Check in with Ricks from time to time. Tell him what you want us to do, and we'll do it. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You get nice and close to Margok. You give him one for me, alright?
Okay. I think that's technically the smuggled ship, which looks very much like the Millennium Falcon in a way. Technically it looks like a Millennium Falcon from Evan Hawk. Anyway, as I was saying about legacies, it's like, yeah, your future legacy and children, right? Which do the same exact quest. Well, technically, yeah, but if we count plan quests and side quests and stuff, same exact quest as you. Because it's almost like we're in some sort of infinite time loop, where we just constantly go back and redo things for both the Empire and the Republic. So no one's actually winning this war because of that. God, that's confusing.
Hey, I'm not looking for any trouble. Are those my biosamples? We were smuggling those to a research buddy of mine.
Now we return to the line of an echo, which means we have to go all the way back. Yay. We could just use, you know, the holo terminal that's right there in front of us. No, we have to go all the way back to that side area. Cause yeah, fun times. Herp, herp, herp. We go into our safe house, which is shit, but it's a safe house, so well. And then we poke.
I'd say the Nova Blades are properly distracted, wouldn't you?
That would be an understatement. Theron's been monitoring communications. You've caused quite a stir.
Want some gratification? Here, check this out. Just recorded.
They're blasting up my supplies, my foot soldiers, taking my workers. What are you people prepared to do about it?
This appears to be your problem, not ours.
How would you like it if I made it your personal problem? Give me Revan. I want to talk to Revan.
No, I don't think so.
You don't put Revan on. The Nova Blade stop rerouting galactic traffic. That ain't negotiable.
Oh, hey, look, it's Revan.
Revan.
Commodore Margok, are you threatening to alter the terms of our deal? I paid you to do a job, and you've done it well. But that's over now. I no longer have any use for your Nova Blades.
Hey, I know Torch and her Mandalorian client up and left us. But the Blade still got a lot to offer.
Not if you don't have your own house in order. Put an end to the upstart causing you trouble, and I'll consider resuming our alliance.
You really did it. You got them running scared.
I liked it when it was, you know, Kyra Katarn. Now he's just... It's not the same.
Naturally, you were expecting some other outcome.
Guess it was silly of me to question, huh?
I am.
The Nova Blades still have an impressive roster of hardened criminals at their disposal, and the aggressor is still heavily fortified.
The aggressor's their headquarters. You've seen it. A crashed ship Margok turned into a fortress. Can't get in without the proper security codes.
That won't be a problem for me.
We'll get Jakaro to lend a hand all the same.
If nothing else, the activity will keep him from picking apart D4 any further.
Just remember, we have to use or joke or comic relief characters to help us further. Yay. It's like, technically all they're doing is just sitting here and monitoring. Mostly. Well, comic relief character, working the droid, practically the only ones who are really helping us out in the field. Just think about it. So then we have to go, guess what? Right back over there. I remember there's a whole stuff under there. It's complicated. Not worth our time. I think there's an entrance to, I was going to say Flashpoint, but I think it's an operation entry, maybe. There's something down there anyway. Something not really worth our time. Oh yeah, I forgot you could get Stronghold on Rishi. Which wouldn't be the worst idea. So now there's side quests all over this place. Which I think they're daily side quests too, mostly. Alright, so now we can go down here. We could do this. You talk to Holland Riggs.
Ren Maru and his crew are waiting to hear your orders. What's it gonna be, boss?
Start with everything that isn't nailed down, then keep going.
Better sew on some extra pockets. We'll be lining all of them soon enough.
Yeah, so this is technically a way for you to basically...
Check back later. Should have something for you.
Will you stop interrupting? So basically 5 minutes, they come back, it's done. And that's how you're just going to wait here for 5 minutes, but still. Ugh. I was like, who's coughing? Am I coughing? Why am I coughing? Now we go. back into the jungle again. So I have to go all the way over there. Yay. But yeah, the daily's basically an easy way to get 50 dark side points, which back in the day might have been worth it. Nowadays, yeah, that's barely scratching it. After we only had to form 10,000 instead of 100,000. Yes. So hey look, here's one of that debris people to have to go through. Fun times. I think once we get to basically well, I know there's a flashpoint coming. I can't remember if it's after this one or feel more. There's an aura bird. Technically I have an aura bird, I just don't use it that often as a mount. You have to reach this secluded area. Oh yeah, and there's gonna be lots of secluded area. There's gonna be another thing. Technically, each class gets a side quest that's sort of related to, well, to stuff that happened in like the last act of their story, I believe. Anyway, destroy comm towers.
Stop slacking.
Technically my subscription's gonna be ending in November, which is basically
circuits crossed for collateral damage.
Not that long this expansion comes out, because I subscribed at a wrong time. Yay. So now we basically just keep blowing this thing up, I guess. Or we could go look for another one. It could actually be easier to just keep blowing up the same one, honestly. I thought about making one of them into like a nautical and imperial agent, but I mean, I could just work on my already created imperial agent.
Incoming!
Now everyone's gonna be like, oh, can you get him? Let's get him. Oh no, they're trying to get me. Yeah, let's just go for it.
Theron.
Finally in. Nice work. Now to see where Margok's hiding all his secrets.
You You dirty, no-good pirate scum.
This is it, Margok. The Nova Blades are finished, and so are you.
My forebears founded Raiders Cove. This is my island, and I'm not giving it up. So come on in, do your worst. In the end, you ain't coming out alive.
They've got live slicers and they're managing network security on the fly. I can't do anything until they're offline.
I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will.
You're not dead.
Finally. What's this? 11? Oh, 12 means something. I just have to remote what we get. I mean, we could get 2 remotes. Woo. We can't. Well, we could get improved rocket boost, but I would require another million. And I spent my million on improved mounting. And on the repair droid. Oh yeah, I can technically buy Legacy of Unity now. Because it's a light side thing. Then now we were low on money again, but oh well. Just right mounting this character, honestly. Surprised I didn't get. Oh yeah, I can't get that though. 15. A lot of stuff I can't get because legacy levels. Oh well. Oh yeah. So this one here I might keep just because, I mean, look at it. I could be a pirate. I think there's actually a different version of the hat. I think we start getting basically the same gear. Well, we get basically sort of upgraded versions of the gear after we complete the flashpoint and we do more side quests. Well, not side quests.
Hey, now that you've got access to the place, see what you can do about opening a line for me to slice in remotely.
Stop slacking. We are on Pirate Incursion, which would make sense for it to be on Rishi, since Pirate. I was just ready to be doing things on Dantooie during that because it's the Dantooie event, which I thought about doing, but then I realized I'd have to do it for like 9 weeks, and the event isn't always active. So, yeah. But after you do this, yep, the event isn't active. You're not dead. He's got connections. Oh no. That could be worth something on the auction house. That's pretty shit, though. I mean, it could be worth something. It probably isn't. But since it's purple quality, I might as well try to sell it.
Come find me. I dare you.
Complete the bonus objective. We got, I guess, some command points. I was gonna say, not very much of
it. Security measures are down. Trouble is, so's the network. Margok must have shut it down manually.
So we can go through it. Huzzah. Couldn't we have just hopped over the ship and...
This is my ship. Think you can just walk on in and be left alive?
Get off my ship!
Come on!
You'll never take the Nova Blades! Raiders Cove is mine! You'll never take the Nova Blades!
I will make you proud. I promise.
Theron, are you getting this?
Loud and clear. I'm in. Full access.
This is the sort of momentum we could never create on our own. We need to maintain that momentum. Surely if the Revanites are done with the Nova Blades, as Revan indicated, they're on to the next stage of their plan.
Yeah, because I'm out here doing practically everything. Well, I guess you guys are looking through files and stuff.
Say what you like about Revan, he was never as powerful a Sith as I am now.
Now that's a bit.
It's not just Revan here, it's all his co-conspirators. We don't know how many in the Republic and Empire are pulling strings for him.
While Theron's pulling down data, I suggest you start to make your way back to Raiders Cove. Hopefully he'll have found something of use by then.
Remember what we just said. He was never as powerful a Sith as I am now. I want you to remember that when we get to the actual Revan fight. That statement's gonna be a bit silly, given that fight. But now we're back out. Hey, and guess what they want us to do now? That's right. They want us to go right back to that alleyway. But first we're going to stop. Is there somewhere you standing on that? Bet you don't question such things. So now we go down. Yay, down. We talk to him again.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And we get more of them. Are we going to return them daily? Why you would want to is beyond. Because if you really want to get up to legendary, that's beyond me. How much does a stronghold hill even cost? Well, let's see. Stronghold directory. 3 million. Or that many coins. I mean, if you wanted a nice island home, I guess. But, anyway. I wonder how long this fair's been going on for. Probably a decent amount of time. I haven't really been paying attention to how long it's been going. It's probably over an hour now or something stupid like that. I mean, I just wanted to, you know, guess up to at least the next. No, just the light, you know, or curtains or whatever the hell caused me to look like it was interactable. Anyway, back into him. Huzzah. Now we talk to people. Why are you bending over the table the wrong way?
What have we learned from the aggressor?
Very little, I'm afraid. It would appear someone took it upon themselves to corrupt much of the data as a last resort.
It's a real mess, getting fragments but nothing incredibly coherent. The one thing that does keep turning up is the Mandalorian Margok brought up earlier, the one they call Torch.
What about her?
Well, it looks like Torch and Margok were thick as thieves for a while, then something happened. Had to do with the Revanites. Don't really know the details, but it looks like Torch moved her whole clan to another island here on Rishi. I've got the coordinates.
Yeah, I thought the Mandalorians respected Revan, so they would technically be followers of Revan. Because he basically kicked their ass back in the Mandalorian Wars. I'm interested in Lana, not Theron.
Chikaro, ready your ship. I'll go see what this Torch has to say for herself.
I'm sending Chikaro out on a scouting run. I've made local arrangements for your transportation should he not return in time.
Wow. You've been busier than I thought.
Get whatever information you can from the Mandalorians. With any luck, they'll lead us to the Revanites.
I honestly preferred her old outfits, the one where it was, you know, shoulders and stuff.
My dear friend the Wrath, always a pleasure to see you intact.
Darth Varon, this is unexpected.
Well, what's life without a few surprises? There are matters I'd like to discuss in person, and I happen to be near the Rishi system. Perhaps we can meet, enjoy a respite from the bloodshed and destruction.
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's past time we reconnected. I expect that we have much to consider together.
I will await you at these coordinates, but do make haste. My visit to Rishi must be brief.
Now, here's the thing. If you're a member of the Dark Council, why would you leave to go to any place? I get this, try to be incognito, but still, wouldn't you go with like an entire regiment to cover your ass? You're technically one of the most important figures in the Sith Empire. Now this here could actually potentially be sellable because technically it's a lightsaber. Of course, most people have their lightsaber before level 10, but still, it could be sellable. There's lots of people want quick access to a lightsaber. Probably don't need that. I mean, what does it even look like? Dear Lord, what is that? I got none. That's the thing. Cultural defense. Blah. I'm just gonna claim these and then blow up the rest. These. So remember that I got +3? No, actually I did my inventory, never mind. Still remember that times where you said I got things, but then I didn't get things. For 17 hours. Basically what that means is, technically while doing stuff, you should be getting dark side tokens. Yeah, you should be getting dark side tokens while that's active. The problem though is it's hardly ever active, at least on my main server anyway. I'm gonna put that over there. Guessing next time I'm actually gonna go talk to Farland, cause he's gonna send us on quest back over here, which technically I've already been to, but yeah. Alright, we'll deal with that next time. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.